let's all just agree on one thing. The moon is weird. It's in the sky, it glows, sometimes it's huge, sometimes it's small, and somehow, for some reason, it also causes tide. Welcome back to Infoscope with Vibha, where I take you through a brief description on various subjects and some valuable information. The moon landings were faked. Apollo 11 didn't happen. Humans never set foot on the moon before. Heard all of this before? Conspiracy theories regarding the moon landing since Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin set footsteps on the moon seem to have been worryingly persistent in the last 50 years. Conspiracy theory number 1. Shadows in the photos taken in the moon landing prove that the images were fake. Take a look at this image. Look closely at the shadows cast by the astronaut and the other object. What's wrong with them? They're not parallel. This image has been taken as proof by conspiracy theories that the whole moon landing was faked. If the sun was the only light source, shouldn't the shadows be parallel? Doesn't this only prove that the whole scene was mocked up in a studio with different light sources creating multiple shadow patterns? This is on the surface of the moon, but one can reproduce this image anytime he or she wants on the surface of the earth, Professor Oja explains. And we all have seen this phenomenon ourselves, where, because of perspective, parallel lines appear to be non-parallel. And if one wants to reduce a three-dimensional situation into a two-dimensional plane, one can use lines for all kinds of weird things. Artists have been using this phenomenon for ages. So, conspiracy theory status debunked. Next conspiracy theory. If we really did go to the moon in 1969, why have we never been back? Apollo 17, the last mission to land astronauts on the moon, was taken place in 1972. Since then, no, we have never returned. Maybe that's because we never went to the moon in the first place. Apollo 17 wasn't supposed to be the end of the story, of course. Throughout 1970s, there were ambitions to establish a permanent lunar base with the moon before they could move on to the next space exploration challenge. That was the Mars. It never happened, but this was no grand conspiracy. It was just geopolitics. The answer is, we changed our priorities, Oja says, from the combination of the Vietnam War. But there was also this geopolitical element of thinking. We won the race. Just as we got good at performing science on the moon, we abandoned it. Instead, attention turned to the Space Shuttle program and laterally to the International Space Station, which has been inhabited by teams of astronauts since November 2000. But that doesn't mean that humans can never return to the moon in the future. There will be more of such conspiracy theories in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, ring the bell icon to get instant notifications from News Karnataka. This is Vibha from News Karnataka.